Lano, I need the Samsung phone. Are you using it? Wait, can you be using your phone to do it?
I'm not admin. So let me myself. Let me myself.
No, you can't make yourself admin.
Are you sure?
No, you can't make another person admin.
Let me see.
Okay, don't worry, I'll just be using it. Which one did you join?
Okay.
Please check if I'm live on this time. No, don't worry, I'll check it. Hey, but keep quiet, I want to unmute, oh, please. I want to unmute. Hello everyone. I hope you can hear my voice. I guess our countdown has hooked. So please, if you can hear my voice, please note down in the comment section that you can hear my voice. Please just note down in the comment section that you can hear my voice. Okay, so we are actually starting right now, and we really welcome you all to our first official broadcast conference. So basically, in this conference, we are going to be talking about everything that involves starting a tech career. And one of the purposes why we actually started this conference was because a lot of people have actually been laying down questions. A lot of people have been asking us different kind of questions. So people have been submitting their problems to us, trying to get into tech and been finding it difficult to actually find their way through. So we had to organize this meeting and also invite them to be part of this interesting program. So what we wish you to do, we're going to be starting, well, we have started already, but in the 5 minute time, we're going to be having the first introduction. So I want you all to note down whatever is going to be said in this meeting. So you just get a pen, a book, and a paper, because it's not really going to be effective if you are attending a meeting or an opportunity like this and you don't have anything to write down or to note down, because though what the kind of knowledge that might be dished out here might not be something you might really need now, so it might be something you might need later in the future. So we want you all to make sure that you make effective use of this, and this will most likely not be the only meeting we're going to be having. It's going to be concurrent, but just make sure that each meeting you're attending, so that it doesn't be a waste of time, a waste of effort, and also a waste of data consumption. So make sure you note down everything that's going to be said. So the first calendar on the meeting is an introduction to who TerraSkills is. Yes, it's very, very important that you guys know who exactly is bringing this knowledge to you. Now, TerraSkills is an innovative tech company, and we're going to be having Miss Falade Olainto, who is the business development manager of TerraSkills. She's going to be telling us briefly about TerraSkills before we go down into what we have for you in this meeting. So we hope that you stay in this meeting, and we hope that you're going to enjoy the journey in this meeting. So please make sure that if there's anything at all you don't understand in this meeting, please drop it in the chat box. We're going to be looking at the chat box back to back, and any question or any problem you have, you can drop it there. Even during the main presentation, you can also drop your questions. But when the main presenter is actually done with his presentation, he's going to attend to all the questions. So this meeting is actually planned and prepared for you. So please, we are hoping that you are open-hearted, and you are getting your notes and your pen down to receive everything that is going to be given out in this meeting. So I welcome you, Miss Falade Olainto, the BDM of TerraSkills. So welcome to the meeting. Now we wish to hear from you. Okay, sorry, I've not been able to. Okay, some people are saying network are bad from their side. So please, if network is bad from your side, you can easily join us on YouTube or on Instagram, so that you don't have to face these network issues. And yes, the meeting is going to be pre-recorded also on YouTube. We're going to have it there. We're going to share the link after the meeting. So please, Miss Falade, over to you. Okay, so from the report we are getting, they said our network is probably bad. So, Ms. Faraday, please confirm if that is true, so that we can actually briefly talk about TerraSkills, because immediately it is 8:10 West African time. We're going to be moving into the next agenda on the list, and we're going to be talking basically the introduction to this conference before the main speaker. So, we're still hoping that we are able to get Ms. Faraday so that she can properly and effectively explain what TerraSkills is all about before we go down into what we have for you. Okay. Yeah, what's
I want to sleep.
Mommy, really? Yeah. If your mic is muted.
You can drop on Instagram.
Since mobile data is turned off, you'll have to turn on Wi-Fi and connect to a net.
Yes, we can hear you very, very clearly. Whose mic is not muted?
The recruitment process for organizations. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Are we together?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Talking about our solutions for individuals, we have various training here, like the graduate employability skills training.
Okay, I guess it's the network. The network is really breaking since, and probably it's the rain that just fell. So I hope we'll be able to get her back so that she can actually complete the presentation before we move on, because it's already 8:10 and we're supposed to be on the next agenda on the list, which is just to have a brief introduction to what the conference is all about. So Miss Faraday, please, can you still reach us? Can you still receive from us? Okay, so I guess our network has finally broken. So we'll just be moving straight up to the next item on the list. But to briefly complete our presentation, she was just trying to tell us or trying to explain exactly what TerraSkills is all about. And we actually categorize our services into TerraSkills for enterprise, which are stated, TerraSkills for individual, and TerraSkills for family. So, but if you can actually get more information, if you visit our website or just contact us at any time, at any given time. So, moving on to the next agenda on the list, which is to briefly talk about the conference. But a quick question, if I may ask, why exactly do you wish to start a career in tech? Why is tech important? Why exactly should we start a career in tech? But to begin with, we all are well familiar with the word tech. And to interest you, do you know that Nigeria actually has the highest number of tech hubs? And yet, we are not even on the top 10 list of tech tech inclined country in Africa. So we're actually the most country with the highest number of tech hubs in Africa, yet we are not advanced technically and among the top 10 in Africa. Why is that? Why are we having this kind of hubs, and yet people in Nigeria are not doing they're not actually doing best in the competition when it comes to the tech industry? So this is one of the reasons why we are actually organizing this conference. So we grow from being a tech enthusiast to becoming a tech expert. So what does it mean to be a tech enthusiast? It means to actually have interest in technology. So that is to tell you that no one can become a tech expert by mistake. That interest has to be there. Just like you go to school now, you can actually become first in your class, but most times, or let me say few times, some people can't even defend that excellent result they get in their school. That is different from how it is in the tech industry. If you become a tech expert, you must be very, very able, and you should be able to actually defend whatever result you are producing. So that interest has to be there. The only reason why most people are not even yet into technology is because they have not yet been able to develop that interest. And one of the reasons why people have not been able to develop that interest is because they have not really found that area of specialization, or that area in which they are unique at in the tech industry. So our main host is going to be explaining and breaking down all these things so that we can understand exactly what is necessary to start start a career in tech. And from moving on with this, we are going to be organizing more conferences to tech enthusiasts, making them to not just only be interested in tech, but also doing something productive in tech. So that is going to be coming on more conferences ahead. So if you have little or no knowledge in technology, this is actually the right place for you, because most times you might not have gotten to where you wish to be in the tech industry due to the fact that you might not have been exposed to the right people to guide you. So next, I'm going to be welcoming Mr. Donald, who have actually been involved in the training of 5,000 tech experts in Nigeria. You can actually search him online. Mr. Donald Ogbua is actually the general manager of TerraSkills, and he has actually been managing a very innovative tech company which is called TerraSkills for more than 15 years now. And so it's actually someone that is very, very passionate about the growth and development of we Nigerians. So that's why we are even so happy to have someone like this in our midst. He has actually done a whole lot apart from even what he does in the tech industry. And one of his favorite saying is, you have to determine your life's purpose. So we're going to be welcoming Mr. Donald right now, who is going to be making a presentation on how to actually start a tech career in the tech industry, and and all the things you need, the pros, the cons, and everything you need. So please make sure that if you have any question along his presentation, please feel free to ask, and everything is going to be answered before we end this meeting. So I welcome Mr. Donald Ejike Ogbua to the table. Please have the table, sir. Yes, my baby.
Where is Mr. Donald now?
It's coming up. Hmm?
Can I talk?
Yes, if you have muted.
I should be on way. I should be emailing.
Google Meet.
You say?
Google Meet.
I should be Google Meet, not Instagram.
Yes. No, anyone.
Shut up, sweet mouth, before they start again.
No, I want to start. Shh. Okay, Mr. Ogbua, we can't hear you, sir. I hope you turn on your mic, sir. We can't hear you from here. Hello, sir. Shh. Hello, sir. We can't hear you clearly, sir. Have you muted him?
Can you hear me now?
Not clear.
Yes, sir. We can hear you very clear, sir. Very, very clear, sir.
Yes, I can hear you. Okay, great. So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh shit. Sorry, sir. Your mic muted again, sir.
I hope you can hear me clearly right now.
Yes, sir. Very clearly, sir.
Okay. So, you said, when you hear the word tech, what comes to your mind? This is something that is very, very important for us to get clearly. So, within the next 60 seconds, I would like you to type whatever you feel.
Yeah,
That you
engage,
understand
engage.
the word tech, because I believe everyone on this platform tonight have heard the word tech. What comes to your mind when you hear the word tech? Okay? So let's write what comes to your mind when you hear the word tech. Okay? Tech is technology, coding and programming. It is the use of advanced technology. Yes. So keep it coming to show that you are following. Tech is using digital skill.
And get more. Yeah, more. You need engaging.
Tech makes life easier. Tech is basically talking about what you know about technology. So thank you so much for those responses. So for this night, I'm going to make it very simple and straight to the point. And technology is the application of knowledge for achieving practical goals in a reproducible way. That's why technology represents innovation, and it is also very important to note that technology plays a vital role in science. So please, you can turn your mic off so that we don't have to break in attention. So presenter, you can help them turn their mics off. So this is what tech is all about, because we must have the basic understanding of tech before we can be able to understand what we are going to discuss this night. So my introduction. Moving into the tech industry is a wise choice for several reasons. Most importantly, the demand for tech professionals is high,
I've muted.
and it continues to grow at an unprecedented rate. As more businesses adopt technology, the need for skilled professionals to develop, implement, and manage these systems is increasing. This means that those with the right skills and training will be in high demand, and they will have the opportunity to work in diverse roles across various industries. Now, what does it mean
Welcome, please
to
join.
have a career in
Did you
tech?
see me?
Because I've met a lot of young people, they just want to
Yes,
build a
yes,
career in tech, but they don't really understand what it means to actually build a career in tech. What does it simply mean? Having a career in tech simply means working in a sector that creates a lifetime opportunities, solving problems, and a high earning potential. The industry is known for its high salaries, competitive competitive benefits and opportunities for career advancement. In addition, the industry is also known for its dynamic work environment, where innovation and creativity are encouraged and rewarded. Now, it's not just an easy to enter industry. There must be some core skills you must be able to possess in order to move into this industry. And until you have these skills, you cannot excel in this industry. So this night I'm going to focus on 5 steps on how you can start a tech career. Number 1 is to develop the technical skills. This is one of the most important aspects in building a career in tech. You must be able to develop the technical skills. And in developing these technical skills, you must understand what exactly you want to do within the tech ecosystem. Because the tech ecosystem is a very wide environment, so that's why you must be specific. You must identify the area that will be of the utmost benefit to you. This might include project management, software engineering, data science, data analytics, digital marketing, and so on and so forth. And before you can actually identify the right technical skills to identify what we call transferable skills. These transferable skills are skills that you are going to be exchanging in the tech world. So moving into the tech ecosystem doesn't mean transforming into the unknown. It's actually something that is more unique. Trying to bring out something that when people see it, they will know the concept where you are coming from. So that's why we must be able to understand what is transferable skills. Because one of the problems that many young people encounter is that yes, they want to move into tech, but they thought that the tech is entirely a new thing, forgetting that there must be something you are bringing to the table. There is something that you are already doing now that you will be transferring or transitioning into the technological world with it. Now, before you decide to kickstart a career, you are mostly doing something that is very interesting to you. Let's assume, for example, now that you love painting. Anyone who loves painting understands a lot about colors.
Check if your mic is muted.
So
Somebody said that we are hearing what they're saying in the background.
UI design might be a good fit for you. So this is an example of how you use your transferable skills into the technology ecosystem. You must be doing something first. This is what you are doing that you are transferring to the tech system. So, like I said, if you're a painter,
Hey, is this still going? Is this still going? Hey, are you still hearing him? Okay.
let's assume you studied accounting and you want to build a career in accounting and you want to move into tech. One of the best ways to move into tech is to learn about QuickBooks, about Sage, about IDEA, because these are the entrance, the linkages into the tech ecosystem. So you must have a skill already which you are transferring into the tech system. This is how to build a technical skills. Don't go and start something absolutely new, something that you are not used to, something that you have not been comfortable about. It must be something you are already doing and you are transferring it into the tech ecosystem. So going into tech industry provides you the opportunity for a meaningful impact. Technology is changing the world for the better, and those who work in the industry have the chance to be part of this change. From developing life-saving medical services to creating sustainable solutions, the possibilities are endless. While trying to figure out your transferable skills, let me share something with you, something very important. Let me share 2 points on how to figure out your transferable skills. Because most people, the problem is even identifying the transferable skills. So in order to identify these transferable skills, I have spelled out 2 key steps in identifying or figuring out your transferable skills. Number 1 is look within an industry that is related to your current hobby. That thing that you love so much that you want to do, you want the world to see it. Look within your industry. Find the related industry that are actually doing something like that in a technologically driven manner. That is number 1. Number 2, spell out your soft skills and how they will help you in the tech system or the tech sector. Why is this important? Because every human being has some special skills. You must be able to identify your soft skills. What are those skills that people have appreciated you about? What are those skills that people will say, wow, oh, this person, you are good at this, you are good at that, blah, blah, blah. You must be able to identify those skills, because those skills are what will help you to build on what is available for you within the tech ecosystem. Doing this will help you have a grip on your key strengths and opportunities. The goal here is to try to connect your current skill or hobbies to your proposed tech career. You must be able to do this. So that's why this number 1 point is very, very important. You must be able to develop these technical skills, because these technical skills is what will help you to have a base. That is the foundation of your presence on the tech community. Remember, until you get this first step correctly, you can't proceed to the next. So you must ensure you develop the relevant technical skills that will help you grow in the tech industry. If you need support and career counseling on how to identify and develop the right technical skills, our team here at Trial Skills can help you do just that. And at the end of this session, we'll share our counseling and consulting lines so that you can be able to reach out to us. Number 2 point is identify and connect to a mentor. Identify and connect to a mentor. Mentorship is a very important must-have if you want to grow in the tech community or industry. You are as good as your mentor. It helps to position you for the better. Many mentors offer support, advice, and encouragement to guide you towards a rewarding career, right? And you can learn valuable techniques from those with years of first-hand experience. When seeking for a mentor, consider searching for someone who is open-minded and willing to take suggestions. These qualities can create a collaborative learning environment for you and your mentor, which strengthens both your skills and relationship. That's why you must be able to position yourself for the better. How do you position yourself for the better? By identifying the right mentor. Without the right mentor, you cannot be positioned very well. So, and I always tell people, mentorship is it's more like a leverage. So because there are so many people within the tech industry, they are struggling. They cannot find their bearings. Why? Because they have failed in the responsibility of identifying a mentor. You cannot succeed within the tech industry without a mentor. A mentor is someone who you are going to leverage on his experience to excel. You lean on him. That's why I love this quote by Oprah Winfrey. She said, a mentor is someone who allows you to see the hope inside you. I take it again. A mentor is someone who allows you to see the hope inside yourself. Why is it so? Because without the help of the mentor, you will make a lot of mistakes. You will struggle, and a time will come when you will eventually give up. I've seen a lot of people without that mentorship support, they tend to give up on their dreams. Let me tell you something. So many young people are struggling with kickstarting a career in church today due to their inability to find a mentor. And to be very honest, without mentorship, you are bound to struggle and possibly give up about pursuing a career in church. And that's why in our subsequent series, I will share insight on how to actually find the right mentor to spur you to success. Because you must have somebody to leverage on so that you don't go about making those mistakes that will keep you down. So the mentor is someone who has gone through the process, understand how the system works, and he can guide you appropriately. So that's why mentorship is very, very critical. So make sure you write down this point, because I want you to meditate on it and plan for your future. Because the essence of this session is to see that we create a path for you, a path that you can follow to success. So, and one important thing you must note is that you cannot jump, because some people like shortcuts. They will be like, they want to summarize it. No, it's not this way. So that's why technology is about processes. You must follow the process if you want to arrive at the right result. So make sure you can't try to build a career and you decide, I don't need to have a mentor. What this thing simply means is that you have decided to fail because you struggle. One of the benefits of having a mentor again is that the mentor helps makes the journey very easy. He recommends you to opportunities. He recommends you where
Imagine, look at this video. What I pay? Is this game mad? Is he saying the next thing?
What is it?
What is he saying now?
His work is okay.
Eh?
Everything is going smooth.
No, I'm not hearing him.
I'm hearing him.
What is he saying? I want to know. I'm doing the slide.
You must work in
work
team.
in team
There must be someone
so that you can be able to build
Okay.
and share similar interests.
What is wrong with this game now? Let me block and come on.
Local and international conferences, contributing to online tech forums, and taking a local, trying to connect with some local professionals within your community. These are effective ways to expand your connections. Some of these networks include, in case if you want to join some of them, we have more than thousands of networks that you can join. Number one is local devs. We have Hack to Scale. We have Coding Black Females. We have Flyover Tech. We have Blacks in Technology. We have no-code founders. And thousands of other professional networks. These are professional networks you can join to be able to learn, to be able to network with like-minded people. This is very, very important because, like I said, the introductions they will give to you will play a vital role in securing a career in technology, because they give you the opportunities to collaborate with others and gather helpful industry information such as job listing, resume, advice, tips from experienced individuals. So that's why you cannot afford you get to connect with the who is who within the industry, people who can see your work, so that if you even have your project, your portfolios, you share it on the platform and people are able to circulate it, and before you know, you find someone who is ready to take a stake on you. Number 4 point is pursue a technical certification. So by the time you have gathered all these skills, the next thing you need to do is to pursue a technical certification. The truth is that no matter how good you think you are, a lot of people still want you to showcase that proficiency by showing certifications that you've acquired over the year. So, and there are so many organizations, Terra Skills is one of them, that offers all these technical and professional trainings.
and you can be able to equip yourself with information security, software engineering, project management, and lots more. These are technical certifications you can be able to acquire for yourself. Why do you need them? So that it shows as a proof that you can actually do those things that you have claimed to know. So that's why you cannot ignore these technical certification. So in building yourself, you must have, these are the things you need as an individual to succeed. So do not neglect an opportunity to get a technical certification, because it certifies that you can do this, so that when you meet potential clients, potential partners, you can be able to show a proof of the technical skills you claim to hold. So that's why it's very, very important. Then the last but not the least, number 5, is build a compelling resume. Whether you like it or not, your resume, places that your resume or your CV can go, you yourself might not get there. So that's why you must build a resume that represents you, something that tells your story and you are proud of it. And that's why within the tech industry, when you're building your resume, you have to build it in a way that is very compelling, that it will attract people, that people will see it and know, oh, this person is a very serious person. Why? Because when you apply for tech jobs, you have to review the descriptions on the job opening. This will help you to understand the requirements and important aspect of the role. It also gives you the opportunity to optimize your resume to appeal to hiring managers. Each company, each job, each hiring process is unique, and adjusting your resume for each role can help differentiate you from other candidates. So within the tech community, one of the things that will help you is that we have so many people that are in tech. So, but you must show something that is different, something that makes you different. That's what they are looking out for. Because everybody can claim to be a tech person. But when it matters, can you be able to prove it? So it's very, very important you are able to create a CV that represents who you are. And that's why I tell young people, don't be tempted to create your resume or your CV by yourself. Give it to a professional CV reviewer to do for you. Why is this important? Because your CV is something that tells your story. And except you are a CV reviewer, you understand what CV review process is all about. Do not do it yourself. You are an IT person doesn't mean you can automatically create a CV. No, it's not about making the CV beautiful. It's not about just putting your information there. There are so many things about CV building, and that's why we have professionals who review CVs, allow them to do their job. So, and you vet it to confirm that all the information there reflect who you are. This is very, very critical. Just take a look at this CV. Let's use our comment section. Take a look at this CV. This is a sample CV. I know most of you have seen this kind of CVs before. So I want you to use the comment section. Just give it from a scale of 1 to 10. What will you rate this particular CV? Assuming you're an employer and someone submits this kind of CV to you, what can you rate this CV in a scale of 1 to 10? Let me see your comment to prove that we are flowing together. So someone said bad over 10. Somebody is rating it 2. Another person 4. Another person 1 over 10. Someone is rating it 3. Another person rated it 2. Another one rated it 1 over 10. 4. Somebody even rated it 0. So this is what we are talking about. So many of you, your CV has been squeezed and pushed to the trash can even before you submitted it. So why? Because the technology space is a kind of an evolving space whereby things are moving so fast. People do not waste time on irrelevant things. So, and most hiring managers, this kind of thing pisses them off. They will not even wait. Immediately they see, they don't even care your experience that is inside. But because of the presentation, they are not ready to take another look at it. But look at this second CV now. Take a look at this second one. What will you rate this? Let's use the comment section again. What will you rate this? So you can see 10, you can see wow. Wow is not a rating. 8.3. Nice. Someone is already asking if I can get this right. Yes, 8/10, 9/10, 9, 8, 9. So that's interesting. So when you look at this CV, does it not inspire you? Does it not make you feel special? So these are the kind of CV when you submit it, people tend to take a second look at it, not minding what is in it, but they want to take a look at it, a second look at it. So now, in building the CV, I'm not saying because of the colors you make it beautiful. No, the professional CV reviewer, there's what we call keywords. Those keywords must match if you must make a professional resume. So, and that is where the professional comes in. The professional helps you to do these reviews so that your CV represents who you are, so that your CV can put you on the map. You must be able to understand how these things work. So that's why it's not your responsibility to do this. It's your responsibility to hand it by the time you have acquired the skills and you want to use the skills you have acquired to secure opportunities for yourself. So that's why it's very, very important. That's why in creating CV or resume, consider including specific skills, tools, and programs on your resume. For example, if a company uses what we call applicant tracking system, that's ATS, those keywords can increase the likelihood of the program selecting your resume. So that's why you must be able to give this to a professional, create the CV, and by the time you are moving into the job search, it will not take you anything more than 90 days to secure your perfect dream job in the tech industry. So that's why I told you from the beginning that you should write down these steps. If you have written them down, it's now your responsibility to review them from step one. Like I said, do not jump anyone. You have to follow it from step 1 to step 2 to step 3 to step 4 to step 5. So at this point, you give yourself a target that in the next 3 months, I should be able to secure or land my dream job. That is how you can kickstart a career in the tech industry. In conclusion, the tech industry is a vital part of our society and economy, and it offers numerous opportunities for those who are interested in pursuing a career in this field. Whether you are a student, a recent graduate, or someone looking for a career change, the tech industry is an excellent choice that offers exciting challenges, excellent career prospects, and the opportunity to make
Yes, like
the message for you tonight is just get started. No matter how that looks, just get started. Choosing an initial tech career path doesn't mean that's what your career will always be about. My point is very simple. It's totally fine that you can start out as a technical writer and tomorrow in the future you can switch to mobile development. For instance, I myself, I started as a cybersecurity professional, but eventually I switched to computerized accounting and business information system. So go ahead and get your feet wet before you narrow down to exactly what you want to do. And when you are doing this, remember, go for passion, but be practical too. It is important to know that choosing to pursue a certain tech role because you are passionate about it is great, but it's also okay to choose a role because you believe the opportunities are there. Because if you go and choose a role that there is no opportunity, you suffer. So you have to choose a role that opportunities are abound, so that by the time you move into such industry, you have something to work with. So finally, I would like to share this quote by Mark Twain with you. It says, "The secret of getting ahead is getting started. And the secret of getting started is breaking your complex, overwhelming task into small, manageable tasks and starting on the first one." Thank you so much for listening, and I wish you all a restful night. Thank you.
Wow, thank you very much, sir. It was really an amazing opportunity to have you here speak with us. I was even deeply inspired by everything you said, and we are right now in the interactive section, and we have only 8 minutes. So please, if you have any question that you have kept in your mind, or you have any problem you have been facing, or any challenge probably that you have been having in concerning tech or anything tech related, please you can ask them now in the tech section. We have in the comment section. We have just 7 minutes, and we are going to be moving into the next big plan of what TerraSkills has for you. So please ask a question now, and I'm going to be dropping some questions. Sir, some people actually sent me their questions, and I wish you can actually respond to them. They're actually on the meeting and they're listening to you directly. So they asked some questions. I'm going to be dropping them right now, and they it's something I feel we can actually discuss. If you can take just a few minutes of your time to give us some answers to some of these questions, we have only less than 7 minutes now, sir. So the first person is asking, as an undergraduate of building construction and technology who is getting deep rooted into the construction industry, which digital skills can I leverage on to make the topmost impact at this present 21st century in respect to my discipline? So sir, please, we need an answer to this question. A part of our audience is asking this question, and we wish to hear from you, sir.
Okay. Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, we can hear you clearly, sir.
Yes. Like the question is shared on the platform undergraduate of building construction. So one of the best ways to enter for someone in this particular field is through AutoCAD. There's what we call AutoCAD as CAD design. We have Microsoft Project. We have StormCAD. We have Revit. So these are the entry point for someone who studied building construction and technology. These are the entry parts you can use to move into the tech industry. So you need to acquire any of these skills: AutoCAD, Microsoft Project, StormCAD, Revit. We have hundreds of them out there. So but these are the only few ones I can remember them to share with you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. The second question, I'm going to paste it now in the group. Okay, someone just asked a question now. We're going to respond to that immediately. So the second person, and another person is asking another question. He says, I think the major phobia of interested people who are willing to transition into tech is the fundamental issue of job insecurity. What are the pros and cons they should be expecting on their new career path? So, sir, please, if you can get an answer to this question also.
Okay. So one of the this is actually a myth, actually, because the claim that that tech takes jobs away from people is only a myth. The fact remains that there is no tech without human interference. So it's human beings that make the tech to work. So one of the problems that many people come up with, and they tell you that tech is taking away jobs, is a lie. It's actually a lie, because behind every tech there's a human
Daniel, remember to drop your
interface
question.
to that
Drop it
particular
now.
tech. So one of the problems
Okay, no, you
people
man.
face is their
Drop your
inability to
question.
be creative, because technology brings disruptions. So once there is a new technology, it disrupts everything. So what the human being needs is constant creativity, constant thinking, constant innovation. So once you are someone who is constantly creating new things, constantly innovating, there is no way technology will be a threat to whatever you're doing. You must find a way. We have seen that happen.
Yes, can you paste it?
Uber is an
Don't worry, don't
example.
paste it. Let
Uber
me let
came,
paste it.
disrupted the transport ecosystem. So we have seen so many of them. The e-commerce platform they came, they started taking away brick and mortar businesses. But does it mean that he's taking those jobs away? No, he's creating a new way of doing those things. So tech is there to complement human effort. So tech cannot take your job away. When tech happens, it simply wants you to create new ways of doing what you are currently doing. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Please, there are other questions some people are dropping right now on the sir. Please, I don't know if you can see the chat box. Someone saying, "Does web development still recognized in tech industry?" And another person is asking some few questions. We still have like 3 minutes, sir. If you can actually answer some of these questions.
Okay, so let's just proceed with the session. I'm already typing some of the answers, so I'll just respond to them on the chat platform while we continue with the program. So that I want us not to exceed our time, so that once it's 9 o'clock, we shut it down. So I'm going to respond to them on the chat platform.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. That will be very, very effective. So I hope that we all were able to learn a lot from this. And please, in case you still need more info about some of the questions you have asked, or probably you still have more questions you feel you could ask confidentially, you can actually contact us at TerraSkills. Our numbers are everywhere, and we're also going to drop it in the comment section. You can call us anytime, even on Sunday. We are going to try our best to make sure we respond to you. Just like the host said, we have a counseling section, a free counseling section, in case you need more info or you need more things about getting into the tech industry. So it's actually an opportunity for you to actually feel free to connect with tech experts. So we're going to be moving straight up to the next plan on the agenda. We're going to be inviting another host, another main speaker, who is going to be talking about something that we are actually planning for our audience and for the people who are actually going to be involved in this kind of opportunity. So I'm going to be inviting in the person of Mr. Innocent, Mr. Ada Innocent, who is the program manager of TerraSkills. He has about more than 10 years professional experience in IT and training, and is actually one of the best trainers you can actually get here in the tech industry. He has trained so many courses. He has trained so many tech skills. He has actually developed and brought up the career path of several people, turning people into normal individuals to professionals. So we're going to be hearing his voice in the next few minutes. He's going to be telling us something that we're actually planning, a big project we're actually planning for people who are interested in tech, people who have actually even started a journey in tech but wish to develop it more. And I hope that this is going to really interest you. So you can actually you still have your pen and you still have your pen and your book, so you can note down anything that is going to be said. So, and if there's anything you actually have to say after this meeting, when it is going to be ending by 9 p.m., please, you can still ask it in any of our social media platforms or directly through our WhatsApp number. So, Mr. Innocent, the mic is over to you. So, please, we want to listen to what you have to say for us. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, Mr. Innocent, can you hear us clearly? We want to hear from you, sir.
Hello, can you hear me? All right, can you hear me, please? All right.
Yes, sir, we can hear
My
you,
name
sir.
is Ada. All right, my name is Ada Innocent, the program manager of TerraSkills Learning Systems Limited. So thank you very much. Thank you for joining us. So TerraSkills is looking at transforming tech enthusiasts to tech entrepreneurs and tech founders. And because of these, TerraSkills is planning a TerraSkills Techathon 1.0. All right. So this Techathon is going to be a 12-week experiential and project-based learning that will use real-life case studies, scenarios, tasks, and projects. The program is designed in such a way that young Nigerians who want to build a career in the tech ecosystem will be helped by offering them an opportunity to build a solution that will solve the problems of unemployment in Nigeria as a whole, in the continent of Africa and the world at large. So the goal is that at the end of this program, participants will be able to come up with a creative concept of say creating a solution and get to be rewarded with 1 million naira cash prize. The solutions that will be created will be entered into a competition that will win that winners will come up and win 1 million naira cash prize. So it's a belief at Terra Skills that this program will be a win-win for all participants, as every participant will get an opportunity to acquire relevant skills that will be taught during the program, as well as have the opportunity to showcase their skills. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, we can hear you very clearly, sir.
So participants will have the opportunity to showcase their skills and talents to critical stakeholders and the general public who might be interested in their skills. So this program, like I said earlier, is a 12-week experiential learning and project-based learning program. That is to say, participants will learn how to utilize Python, Django, and MySQL to create solutions throughout this period. Like I said, the solutions that will be created will be entered into a competition that will get a winner, and the winner stands a chance of going home with 1 million naira cash prize. So it's going to be, the entire program is going to be done virtually using our online learning platform and other third-party web conferencing platforms. Okay? We're encouraging young Nigerians to stay tuned, follow us on our social media for more news on the program as it unfolds, so that they will take advantage of it at every step as it unfolds. Follow us and get informed. You can send your questions, ask questions about the program and the project. You just need to stay glued so that you participate, get the opportunity to enter for the winning, as well as also develop solutions that will give you the opportunity to go around the world and let people see what you do. Create portfolios, create programs, create solutions that will be meaningful and change your life. So thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. So
Hello?
yes, sir. We heard everything you said. Thank you very much, sir. We really appreciate having you on the meeting. So we're going to be ending the meeting right now, and we hope you all were able to grab something. And we encourage you to keep away, keep alert, being alert for the next conference that's going to be coming up soon on any of our social media platforms. So you can follow us on any of our social media platforms at TerraSkillsNG, or contact us on WhatsApp at 0815-555-5710. It's in the chat box. So please, thank you for contacting. Thank you for joining us in the meeting. We are going to see you later. We're going to end the meeting right now, and we so much appreciate for you guys joining and having this conversation with us. Bye. Yo, how do you know?